Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, whatever time it is where you are, afternoon for me. I am Sin, if you've never joined one of my streams before. I'm very new, just started streaming really recently, so right now, just kind of getting used to everything. I've been playing through the story mode of Final Fantasy XIV. I'm playing on a white mage in English. I've never played it with the English audio, and also as a Lalafell, which I've never done before. So, I am excited to get back into it this week and do maybe a little bit of the white mage quests, do a little, what am I trying to say? MSQ. You know, the whole reason we're here. But yeah, if you are here watching, thank you, and I'm excited to have you. Feel free to say hello in the chat if you join, and yeah, let's get going. So, make sure I've got all my, here we go, perfect. Alright, so I'm here ready to pick up the next step for the White Mage quest. Last time we left off, we met Sylphie. She told us she wants to do healing magic only. She does not want to commune with nature. She is not interested, so we'll see where this goes, because I actually do not remember. It's been probably years since I did these quests, so. Alright, what you got for us? Greetings, Sin. Each time we meet, the part of Conjurer befits you ever better. In your previous lesson, you learned about the element of earth. It is my desire that you next become acquainted with the wind. Travel to Full Flower Comb in the East Shroud and seek the teachings of Hearer Wolfue. Wolfue? Though scant few years have passed since her coming of age, Wolfue is a conjurer of consummate skill who is able to divine the will of air elementals with uncommon clarity. I can recommend no better tutor for your lessons in the mysteries of wind. Oh, the mysteries. Alright, where are we going? Alright, I have not been here before. Alright, so it looks like the quickest way is Fembridge. Here you are, Wolfie Way.
You must be Sin. Brother Aoyama sent word to expect you. It shall be my pleasure to instruct you on the patterns of gusts and gales. Now how to proceed?
Pray forgive my hesitation. It was but recently that I attained the title of Hearer, and, well, you are my first student. Ah, yes, I believe I have a suitable task for you. To the east of Sweet Bloom Pier, there is a small spring, giving rise to a pool. Go there and clear the air of the honeybee swarm which lately took up residence in the area. You seem uncertain. Mayhap you wonder at the connection between my request and the subject of your study? I sympathize, Sin, but trust me, inexperienced though I may seem, this deed will deepen your understanding of wind. Yeah, alright. Killing bees. Not the bees. I guess we're investigating, we're not just killing bees. Alright. Let's do this. I noticed the battle music was extremely loud, so I'm going to try to adjust the sound a little bit here and there. So that I'm not deafening you guys, because that would be so unpleasant. Oh, we are killing bees. Dang it. I said I didn't want to kill the bees. She tricked me. She tricked me into killing the bees. I want to save the bees. I thought I was one with nature. Oh, who invited you? Welcome back. I take it the bees are no more? Tell me, did you happen to notice many of the Vilekin's preferred flowers in the vicinity of the spring? I ask because there were none. Strange, then, is it not, that the bees should choose to congregate there? And what has caused this aberrant behavior? Still your mind, and reach out with your senses. Can you feel it? The path of wind veers from its natural course, sweeping hapless creatures along in its wake. Something is playing havoc with the air currents. Such a disturbance bespeaks corruption. Return to the spring near Sweet Bloom Pier and search for pockets of corrupted air. Should you find one, use your powers of Conjurer to disperse it. Yeah, alright. You got it. I killed the bees. I came all the way back over here, and they were like, go back over there. Alright, let's go. It's time for a duty. We'll try it. I might be too weak. Oh, am I supposed to kill the regular one first? Extremely skillful targeting. Every time I'm tanking, I'm so grateful no one could see my targeting because I am a hot mess. Oh, I'm getting some help. Good, I don't have to heal myself probably. Ooh, raw sludge. That's gross. I think not. I think not. Oh, she's definitely not healing me. She's like, you're on your own. With the sludge. Boom. We did it, fam.
Well done. The wind no longer keens its frustration. Let us return to Full Flower.
Yeah, right.
I must apologize for exposing you to such danger. The corruption was greater than I anticipated, but it is through such trials that we flourish as conjurers. Now then, Sin, what did you learn as you struggled within the air's grasp? You will doubtless have noticed that wind does not strike with the instant crushing force of earth. Instead, it torments one's form, dancing across every surface and leaving 1,000 tiny wounds in its wake. These are the agonies of erosion. Having experienced such pain, you are now intimately acquainted with the wind's capacity for patient destruction. No land is a stranger to its power. When you stand under the distant skies and feel the wind's familiar caress upon your skin, remember the lessons you have learned here this day. I suppose I should be grateful that this latest elemental disturbance manifested itself at such an opportune time. Only the gods know what I would have taught you had it not. Yet the growing frequency of such phenomena begins to concern me. While it is true that the calamity wrought much harm upon the Twelveswood, I suspect some other forces at work here. I bid you remain wary, Sin. But enough of these ominous rumblings. I regret to say that your time with me is at an end. Return to Stillglade Fane and inform Brother Asumi of your newfound mastery. Oh, and be sure to thank him for sending me such a willing first student. Yeah. That's me. Cooperative student. I was actually thinking about, last time we kept running into NPCs who were talking about how the Gridanians are, like, assholes to outsiders, especially adventurers. And, I was like, oh, maybe they're just kind of gruff, that's just, like, how they are. But, to be honest, after thinking about it, like, everyone keeps talking about how, oh, outsiders keep coming in and fucking everything up. And I'm like, well, I guess I'd be mad too, if I was these guys, so, I don't know, maybe they're kind of justified in their bad attitudes. But honestly, I don't even think their attitudes are that bad, I just think they're very direct, and they're like, please stop fucking up our shit, thanks, bye. But that could be, I could be totally off base. Sorry, I got distracted looking at that person. Alright. Welcome back, Sin. The elementals inform me that you have opened your ears to the voice of the wind. That is well. Having made allies of two elements, you are well on your way along the path of conjuring, though full comprehension of these forces will only come to you in the fullness of time.
Be patient. As you seek to embrace nature more fully, so will nature hold you more closely. VMG study wind? Why bother? I have no idea what voice I was doing for her. You don't need wind to heal things, whatever those dreary lessons tell you. Conjurer is inextricably bound with nature, Sophie. That dreary lesson is one you should have learned by now. Shaking my head. I assume by your presence here that you have once again abandoned your tutors. You must understand, if you persist in casting spells without the proper knowledge... I have all the knowledge I need. My mother never needed to embrace nature to heal, and the people she helped with were thankful for her art. I'll learn conjuring the same way she did, and become just as great a conjurer. You'll see. But I didn't come here to argue with you, Brother Asumi. I wanted to tell you that I've discovered how to cast rays. What were you thinking, girl? You know not what you do, what you risk. You are meddling with forces beyond your comprehension. Should you even attempt to use that spell, I will have no recourse but to strip you of the name of Conjurer and banish you from our halls. Do I make myself clear? Damn, dude. Why must you be so angry with me? It's not as if I were trying to hurt anyone. Some really shitty communication happening here. But that's... Sophie, my dear child, that is precisely the point. My apologies, Sin. I hope you do not find these constant disruptions distracting. As you have just heard, Sophie's mother was also a conjurer who was unable to use any spells outside of the sphere of healing. Needless to say, Sophie seeks to emulate her in every way. It is a rare and wondrous talent to heal without relying on the energies of nature, but such power is not born of true conjuring. By all that we know of the art, it should not be possible for Sophie to cast rays. I shudder to think what would happen if she tried. I fear my inability to set her upon the true path reflects my own failings as a teacher. I am only glad that those same failings have not hindered you. Whether it be with my help or in spite of it, I believe that you will become a fine conjurer. Already you are blessed with great power, and more shall be yours should you persevere with our art, as indeed I hope you shall. Yet however much you grow, however powerful you become, remember that ours is a power borrowed, not taken. Before you depart, I would speak with you of one further matter. Thus far you have completed 3 tasks to my satisfaction. I would officially recognize your efforts by granting you leave to join the other guilds. Gridania is home to guilds representing lancers, archers, leatherworkers, carpenters, and botanists. Should any of these paths appeal to you, you are free to seek membership at the associated establishment. I but ask that you bear one thing in mind. While man is given to curiosity and want to explore new paths, only through focus may he attain true enlightenment. Naturally, it would please me most if you placed conjuring above other pursuits. Yeah, probably. Regardless of the path you choose, however, I have every confidence that your deeds will be to the honor of all concerned. Go now, Sin, and seek your destiny. Ever shall the earth meet your footfall and the wind guide your path. Oh, good. I can't wear a hat right now. Let's get some gloves. Ooh, I got a stick. Nice. Alright, so I'm assuming I need to be level 15 to pick this up. Yep, so let's go to the MSQ, and we can chat a little bit about what we just watched. And I need to put this back up. What a dweeb. Alright, so we've got Sylphie, who wants to emulate her mother, who could heal people without using the elementals, and we have an organization that's telling us how we should do conjuring, and that you need to commune with the elementals, and honestly, they haven't really given us a really clear reason other than we get our powers from nature, so we need to respect nature. But yeah, I think it always gives me pause when I hear there's only one right way to do this. There's only one way to be a true conjurer. There's only one way to blah blah blah. Because that's just not true. There may be an efficient way that we've discovered over years of trying to figure things out, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's the only way that you could approach whatever it is, in this case conjuring. So honestly, I did joke about the Conjurers Guild being a cult, but honestly there are a few elements that I think, not necessarily like, oh, this is a damning evidence, we should all be freaked out, the Conjurers Guild is a cult, but I do think that there is a lot of control of information and a lot of, oh, there's only one way to do things, so it's definitely something we can keep an eye out for as we go through these quests, because as someone who grew up in a very high control religion, I'm a little sensitive to those things, and I am really interested to see kind of how those ideas pop up in stories like this, because they don't just happen in cults, right? Like, they can happen in companies, they could happen in churches that aren't necessarily part of a cult, they could happen in families, they could happen in friend groups, they could happen in political circles. So being able to think about the messages we're receiving is super important, and it's something that I'm still trying to learn how to do, because it's actively discouraged in those types of environments. So while I appreciate maybe we need to commune with nature, I also think perhaps we need to listen and ask questions. Oh, Mr. Brother A. Sumion. So we'll keep that in mind as we go. I won't label him as a cult leader. Not yet, anyway. And now we're killing more wildlife because we love nature. We're one with nature, and apparently we remain one with nature by killing it. I've honestly been attempting to figure out like how to describe the purpose of this stream. My therapist asked me when I was in therapy, telling her, oh, I finally started Twitch streaming, and my gosh, she was like, oh yeah, what's the plan, like what are you trying to do with it? And at this point I'm like, I don't know, I just want to play games and yap. Like, this is gonna be the yapping stream. So I honestly think that some part of it is for me to practice speaking as well, because I am not used to like verbally expressing myself, and I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but I often like have self-judgment after, where I'll be like, oh my god, everything you said was really stupid. And so I'm trying to kind of break that habit, and I thought Twitch streaming might be a good way for me to practice and have a good time while I'm doing it. And also not torture my friends and family with my never-ending yapping, because they probably already get enough of that. Alright, lady. Oh, there's a quest here. What's this guy need? Parasite Fungwar. Gods damn you mushroom-headed, spindly-legged, spore-spewing abominations. Suck the life out of my precious trees, will you? Damn you to the seven. Oh, thank the matron. You look like just the sort to help me deal with this nightmare. My poor trees I've tended since they were scarcely saplings, I might add, have been infested with parasite fungwars. If I let those pests have their way, my babies will be naught but deadwood before the week is out. Smear a little of this amber unguent on an infested tree, though, and the horrid creatures will drop clean off, allowing you to administer adventurer-style vengeance. Mwahahaha! Did you hear that, you malignant toadstools? Your end is nigh. You'll rue the day you... My apologies. The wrath was upon me. Fear not, I am now quite calm. So the Fungwars, bastards that they are, have attached themselves to 3 trees. Once you've ground those treacherous mushrooms into a pulp beneath your righteous boots, come back and tell me exactly how it felt. Damn, this guy hates the Fungwars. Honestly, he's so real. Gardening is frustrating. This is why I can never get into it, because everyone I know who deals with plants sounds exactly like this. Oh man. Oh, let's try it out here. Let's just do this real fast. Make this guy so happy. I literally heard at my last job, my boss is very like into homesteading, and she has like a huge garden in her backyard, and she was constantly telling me like, oh, the rats ate all of my peppers, oh, the rats ate all of my this, they ate all of that, the rabbits came in. But yeah, I don't remember her ever being quite that passionate about the rats, but she was quite annoyed about it. Well, did you take care of my Fungwar infestation? Yes, at last I can enjoy a restful night's sleep. I must say, I'm glad to meet an adventurer of such talents. Just look at you in all of your fungus-splattered glory. Fungus-spattered glory. You have my thanks. Yeah, no problem, bro. I am so happy to help. Oh my god, he has more. Alright, let's do MSQ first, and then we'll see what Mr. Gabino has for us. Ah, you have returned. Now, my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. You have my thanks. As for the egg, may I ask you to deliver it to Sub Kamazam at the Bannock? Anole eggs are both large and filled with nutrients, the perfect meal for a soldier. She will be more than a little pleased to see you, I should imagine. Yeah, alright. But what does this guy want? Oh, he wants me to kill more stuff. Yeah, let's kill stuff. Ah, it's you, Sin. After the thrashing you gave those infernal Fungwars, I do believe you might be the very person to solve another problem of mine, micro-chews. These vile little beasts draw their sustenance directly from the soil. Ordinarily, the forest would be only too happy to provide, but these days there are just too bloody many of them. So many, in fact, that they're leaching every last nutrient from the ground. You think this soil was put here just for you and your micro-chew mates? Gah! I should go over there and, well, I'm not rightly sure what it is I should do, but someone should certainly do something, and soon, but before I apologize. The rage, you see, it takes over and there is naught I can do but fume and splutter. If you could see your way to exterminating 8 or so of those soil despoilers, you would have my eternal gratitude. Once you've taken care of the micro-chews, I'd be grateful if you report to Ealdfrith. You'll find him just outside. I hear the degradation of the soil has been as much a source of consternation to him as it has to me, and I'm sure he'd appreciate knowing the problem's been solved. Yeah, sure, I'll tell whoever. Alright. This guy needs to learn how to take a deep breath. Count backwards from that. Gonna be alright. He is so angry about the micro-chews. I think I'm definitely gonna have to pick up a DPS job at some point, because while I love hitting one button, the button, it takes so long to kill things. I feel like I'm gonna be here forever. But I also am, I guess, you know, the name of the channel, sometimes it's just a little too appropriate. Because I was telling my husband about, oh, I started my stream and I forgot you have to start on a Conjurer if you want to heal from the beginning. blah blah blah, and he was like, you know, you can just pick up, oh my god, what's it called? Arcanist. You can just pick up Arcanist, and then it will turn into Scholar, and I am quite peeved. I'm quite peeved that I didn't think about that at all. I was just like, I'm not playing a DPS, I'm playing a healer, so here we go. But that's okay. Honestly, starting in Gridania has been really fun. I've been enjoying it quite a bit, and no regrets. Say, you've slain a good number of those micro-chews. Well, that's a welcome piece of news. I was afraid old Gabino would take an axe in hand and try to hack apart the pest himself. Perhaps now his troubled mind might know some peace. You have my thanks. Yeah, I hope so. That guy needs to calm down. He's gonna have a stroke. Oh yeah, Tsubakama's, honey, I found all those lazy guys for you, I think. Who goes there? Oh, Sin, it's you. Another delivery? Yeah, egg. Here you go. Egg. I'm not certain I should be the one to buy Nafika. That's an Anole egg. The troops will be glad indeed to see one of these at the table. And you say here Pauline sent you on this errand? I hear the Anoles are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me, Sin. Oh, thanks. You're so sweet. I think this is worse. Yeah. Yeah. Let's take the money. Money is good. Oh, back to Galfred, my friend. Yes, ma'am. Sir. Aw, no one else got anything to say, huh? There is some pretty hilarious NPC speech bubbles. I hope I see some that I haven't noticed before as we go through this. Sit and thank the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hands and I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? Yeah. How's your neck? My god, he's having to look so far down. Let's go. Listen well, for we haven't much time. To the southeast of here lies a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, a hero ventured inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Words arrived just moments ago that the hero and his guards have been attacked by a towering shadow. Aye, you heard me true. A shadow. On any other day, I would dispatch my best quivermen to provide support, but I sent them to repel an Ixali incursion in the West Shroud nary a bell ago. The timing of these events cannot be mere coincidence. I fear the Ixal somehow caught wind of our plans and are attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental. They must not be allowed to succeed, and so I bid you go to Spirit Hold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please say you will help us. Yeah, dude. I knew you would not let me down. You will have all the support I can muster. Now we are racing against time, so you had best make haste. You got it, man. I'll tell you what, if there is one thing I can do is push button. And I will push button all over these guys. I'll stone the shit out of them. Can I heal this guy? Nice. My heal is so weak. It barely did anything. You take my level 12 healing and you like it. You're only level 8. Why do you have so much HP anyway? Yeah, we got some 20 gil. 20 gil, guys. We are out of control right now. Oh my god. Wait, it's not even in here. Alistan. You guy. We're gonna see yes. Who goes there? An adventurer, is it? Here at Instructor Galfred's request, you say. Thank the matron. Doubtless you already know this, but a towering shadow manifested without warning and attacked the hearer in the midst of the rite. Most of his party has been successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find them and see them out of harm's way. Oh, now I gotta go in there. Aww. Guys. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, I love how they weren't even here. Ugh, a great shadow towering over me. What in the 12's good grace? An adventurer, please, you must save the hearer. Yeah, okay. Oh god, that thing was frightening. Okay. Witless wood whaler.
Galfred sent you? I am no longer of use here. Pray help the hero in my stead.
I got you. It's a little guy fighting back there. You mind your business. Overwrought wood whaler. Overwrought. Away, vile fiend. Away, I say. I defy you. I defy you. Oh, an adventurer. We were ambushed in the midst of the ritual, and then I'm not sure what happened. Okay. Me neither. Cool-headed conjurer.
You were sent to help? I fear you're too late. The ritual has failed. I must needs return to Gridania. The seed seers must know of this.
I love that she was literally just like, kind of looked like she was just sitting there vibing like, oh, there's no emergency. Worry not about that. Oh lord. The fate music. That thing was no elemental, but a being born of darkness. The hearer languishes alone in the depths. You must help him. Yeah, I'll help him, but I'm probably gonna do this fate, cause... Oh no, it's a duty. Well then. It's duty time. Let's do our duty. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. That doesn't sound good. Okay. Button time, guys. You are strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this? Yeah, let me just move out of the way. Impossible. Never has the golem been so sorely tested. Well, my rocks were stronger than his rocks. Sorry to tell you. I feel like I really date myself, but I believe that was a Naruto opening theme, was like rocks. Something rocks. It's been a while. That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. Yeah, right. Nope, just kidding. Still cutscenes. Damnation, he has eluded us yet again.
Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things?
I apologize for my very bad imitations of their voices. Whatever are you?
More burns. This makes it how many times today? 7?
Their movements are beyond our fathoming.
Do you think maybe they're trying to summon their primal?
I hope not for all our sakes, yet we must be prepared for the worst. Withered, the same fate has befallen Emerald Moss. It is as we feared. Dalamud's anomaly is affecting life in the Twelveswood.
You mean the disturbance in the etheric flow?
The very same. The Garleans have a lot to answer for. The imbalance they've created is plunging the land into chaos, just as Louis Soir forewarned.
It's no wonder the primals have started appearing.
Time is against us, but still there is hope for the land. We must hold fast to that hope and fight to the very last.
Agreed.
Hehe, she said.
Wah! Ugh, stupid things.
These stupid things happen to be the very latest in Charlayan innovation. Show some respect.
But they're so uncomfortable and ugly.
If you ask me, they're an improvement over that mask of yours.
Hard to believe it's already been 5 whole years, isn't it?
Already? 5 years is but a heartbeat in the life of the planet.
I suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, the Twelveswood barely recovered at all, and the Gridanians still have the same old problems.
Aye, along with some new ones, just in case the Ixal and Garuda weren't troublesome enough. The Sylphs had to go and invite Brahma, didn't they?
Do you ever think about those adventurers who fought alongside us? I do. And then 5 years seems like ages. I wonder what became of them. Ah.
Ida, look.
Golly, and this is what exactly?
Yet another disturbance in the aether, and freshly manifested at that. It seems to be emanating from Lifeman's stump. We must hurry. Must be right before they met us. Perhaps. Oh, my head.
Are you alright? Your eyes glazed over for a while there.
The good news is that the hearer is unharmed, somewhat dazed, yes, but whole of mind and body. The bad news concerns everything else. Lest you forget, the Twelveswood is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground which the dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for the dungeon, the Gridanians sent a hearer to offer the place back to the elementals by way of the right of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider it a sight, and the very last thing the Gridanians can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the Twelveswood eternal guardians. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the hero to safety and send for his peers to finish the rite. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Alistan. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Papalimo, and the tactless woman beside me here is...
Ida. Papalimo and I are surveying the Twelveswood together. Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, right. Ida, give me a hand, would you? I cannot do his voice at all. It is so funny. Wait, there's something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... Never mind. Doubtless my eyes will play tricks till we meet again. Yeah, alright, bye. Just leave me alone here. Oh my goodness. This is a very tall guy. Ah! Let me out of here. Hello. All this happened inside Spirit Hold? 12 preserve us. Who was that masked mage, and by what dark ambition is he driven? So many things shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find any answers on my own. I must needs discuss this with Galfried. The matter warrants a full investigation if I am any judge, and that shall certainly be my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer. For this you have my deepest gratitude. Pray return to Gridania and seek out Mune. I understand she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. Hell yeah. Somebody was putting something in the chat that I think I'm too old. I don't know what it means. Just said 67. I think I've heard something about that, but I'm sorry guys, I'm 3,000 years old. One time when I was in an, I want to say it was the Golbez trial, somebody was complimenting my glam and they said it was based, and I was like, did I do something bad? I was like, what does that mean? Alright, mother. Let's chit-chat.
Welcome back, Sin. A little bird tells me that the hero and his party owe you their lives. Nah. A tale for the tavern if ever there were one. It is only a shame that I must ask you not to tell it. For the time being, at least, do I make myself clear? Until the heroes have made their will on the matter known, it would be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of walking statues. Now then, you must have suitable recompense for your valiant service. For the first half of your reward, I give you leave to make use of the accommodations here at the guild. Arrangements have been made, so all you need do is speak with Antoinette, whatever, whenever you crave the comfort of a firm bed and a soft pillow. Okay, gosh, I'm hiccuping, sorry. Get a little drink of water. Alright. For the second half of your reward, I offer you another path to fame and fortune, Guild Levs. Guild Levs are records of the various requests we receive from the citizenry. They outline all manner of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Gontrant is our Guild Lev official, or Lev meet, here at the Carline Canopy. I have spoken with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems, and he is eager to make your acquaintance. Yeah, probably not gonna do that. By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It is truly a splendid occasion, looked forward to by young and old alike, and one I heartily recommend you take the time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow over proceedings, however. I fear nothing short of the mysterious interloper's apprehension can prevent that. But we were talking about you, Sin. You have made Mother proud. I expect great things of you, young man. I mean Mother proud, guys. Yippee! Oh, yep, yippee! There we go. Really, the Lala animations are relatable. I now have access to recommendations. No, thank you. Alright, Mother, what do you got for us? How is my favorite fresh-faced adventurer? Oh, do not scowl so. I speak out of habit. You've come a long way since you first walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. How was it? Oh. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful at Brent Branch Meadows in the Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at the Bannock, the men and women out at Bent Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Bent Branch is also home to a very usefully situated aetheryte. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer.
And what better time than the present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue to the southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and when you spy an aetheryte in the distance, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bent Branch Meadows. If you so fancy. Blah blah blah, chocobo porters. Yeah, we already did that. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Keitha, the head chocobo wrangler, when you arrive. Okay. There is one quest over here that we can do. I think it is related to chocobos. What level are we on here? What level? Quests. Still on level 10, eh? Alright.
You must be the venturer Mio said word about. I'm Keitha, head wrangler around these parts.
Oh, maybe I should have made her Texan.
I've heard many more things about you. Good things, lest you worry. When the elder Seedseer bade us welcome venturers, 'tis fair to say we had our doubts. Till hard-working folk like yourself set about proving us wrong, that is. Consider me a convert.
Thanks.
And a road. You've a mind to help out at the ranch, have you? Good. We could always do with a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I've a task right here that wants doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, and you come highly recommended, so don't go letting no one down, eh?
Give me pants. I love pants. Alright. Oh, well. More stuff.
7 hells! Some bastard Kakirin has gone and broken one of me chocobo eggs.
What is your accent, lady? It is so confusing.
The filthy little thief was busy looting the barn when a guard startled it, prompting the damn thing to drop the egg it was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless 'em, but when 3 more of the vermin appeared, me lot had no choice but to turn back. Something has to be done about those Kakirin. Would you mind heading over to the matron's left and having a word with a soldier named Rosalind for me? The rat men nest in her neck of the woods, see? She'll know what to do.
Yeah. Oh, sure. What's... Ah. Kukavachi, what do you got?
You there, adventurer. Yes, you will suffice. I have a job I need performed, and I'm willing to pay the going rate.
A trifling task, really. I simply need you to ask the locals here at Bench Branch Meadows what the head wrangler covets most in all the world. This is a private matter, lest you doubt, so be sure to inquire discreetly. And please, for the love of Nald, do not reveal that you're in my employ. In fact, it would be best if my name wasn't mentioned at all. You sound quite suspicious, but I like Gil, so let's talk to Ethelthrith. Oh my gosh, this game, these names are gonna kill me.
What does Keitha covet most? Why would you wish to know something? Wait a minute, that Alden merchant put you up to this, didn't he?
Ugh, he's wasting his time with that approach. If the man is serious about owning a chocobo, he would be better served by convincing Keitha of his intent to provide the bird with proper care and attention. Uh-huh. Yeah, I knew I would be not on his side. Also, no fences can contain me, nor my legs. Okay. Well, that was farther away than I thought. We'll go this way. Leodare. Keitha. The only thing Keitha wants is for her birds to be happy. If she cares for anything besides the well-being of the chocobos, then I've not heard of it. Man, so this guy just doesn't want to be nice to his chocobo. Let's kick him in the butt. Let's talk to Bernard.
What's that about, Miss Keitha? You looking to stir up trouble, son? If you think that some shiny trinket will move her heart, then you don't know her like
that is, Miss Keitha is only interested in her birds. Listen here, adventurer.
If your actions cause her any distress, the wood whalers will come down on you so hard your boots will leak blood. Got that? Yeah, loud and clear, brother. I love the subtle storytelling there, where it's just like, oh yeah, this guy definitely likes her. She probably has no interest in me getting beat up by the wood whalers, but you know. Whatever. Let's go tell this guy he is dumb. And we just need him to take a husbandry class. Chocobo husbandry class. Well, do you plan on keeping me in suspense? I must have a chocobo for my very... What's this? They told you nothing of her material desires? Ugh, the stubbornness of these Gridanians is infuriating, and I should have known better than to hire a buffoon for such delicate work. To think of the amount of gil I have wasted on this fruitless venture. Oh, cease your mewling. I promise you a reward, and a reward you shall have. Now leave me to my misfortune. Alright. Look, dude. Money can't buy everything, you know? What do you got? Look a lot? You look a lot like a guy who likes chocobos. Greetings, sir. You have the distinct air of an adventurer. Might I trouble you for some assistance? In recent days, a heartless cad has been sneaking into the ranch to scare our chocobos. The poor birds are in a state of constant unease, wondering when the next fright will come. It is my hope that extending the fencing will help keep the intruder out. To that end, could I ask you to procure some strands of dynamite web? They make for a surprisingly sturdy construction material. You should be able to obtain the web from the dynamites themselves. There are usually a few to be found roaming the lands around the ranch. 6 strands should be sufficient. Yeah. Kill some things. Do you need a thing to be killed? Well, I am your guy. I am your little guy. Boom. You may think I'm here to heal you, but no. I am only here for murder. And murder alone. My gosh. I had to mute my mic, I'm over here sneezing. Alright. What does Rosalind have for us? Tall lady.
You're here on Keitha's behalf? Hmm? I see. Broke one of her eggs, you say, and there were 4 of the creatures. The Kikirin are a nuisance at the best of times, but we must now add trespass and chocobo murder to their list of transgressions. They have forced our hand. Our retribution must needs be swift and decisive. And who better than you to deliver it, adventurer? Find the lair to the west of here and make an example of exactly 4 Kikirin scramblers. We can send no clearer message. Okay, let's go make an example of that. I'm here to kill 4 of you. Exactly 4. No more, no less. The message is that every chocobo will kill 4 of you. I guess. I'm just gonna stay here on the outskirts so that I don't die. Hopefully. I'm honestly waiting for the first time I die. Like, I don't know when it's coming, but it will get here. At some point, I will make a mistake. I hate their death sound. Come here, you little squeak toy. There is, like, honestly, I'm just sitting here, like, we're committing a lot of murder. We've, like, killed a lot of things, like, sentient things. Like, these guys are, I don't know. I mean, I guess we're like, well, they're like bandits, so it's fine if we kill them, right?
The deed is done. Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You have shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Perhaps now the Kikurin will think twice before giving in to their larcenous proclivities. Ooh. SAT words. Oh, what do you have for me, Miss Ma'am? Turn this down a teeny tiny bit. Your willingness to assist the residents of the Twelveswood is commendable. If you have a moment, mayhap you can assist me with a delicate matter. My duties as woodwhaler include inspecting the matron's leth for signs of damage or decay. It's never been a difficult task, until the other day, when I discovered several clutches of dynamite eggs. I've no problem slaying the beast when full grown, but the mere sight of their eggs sicken me. Spare me this disgusting task and destroy the eggs. To quote Mike Rowe, it's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it, and I guess by someone, I mean me. Oh my goodness, am I have to go all the way up there? Well, sure looks like it. And there they are. And that's what you get for existing. Spiders, don't be laying eggs or you're gonna have a bad time. I forgot how much of this early game is just kill things that just exist for existing. Would that I could always rely on a kind soul to handle such tasks. My training prepared me to face beasts in combat, and not once have I shirked that duty, but to lay hands upon those sticky, slimy eggs is just... well, clearly you have no problems doing so. Thank you for your help, adventurer. You got it. Sticky, slimy eggs, my specialty. Alright, OSHA job. Hello there, adventurer. You seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the roof of the heavens pillar here? I need someone to pick off a blue trumpet or two. I know what you're thinking. It's not more than a mushroom, so why the commotion? I'll tell you why. You allow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon they'll be covering the whole damn root and rotting the wood clear through. Just watch your step while you're up there, though. The dynamites on the ground won't waste any time adding insult to falling injuries. Once you're done, head up to the top end of the route and report to Theodore. He'll be glad to hear someone's taking care of one of his more dreaded chores. So none of y'all want to mess with spiders again? Hilarious. You know? Whoops. Well, that was an accident. I'm just like waiting. I'm about to fall again for sure. Blue trumpets removed. And away we go. Theodore. Oh, you've cleared the root of blue trumpets? Wonderful. To be quite honest, I have this teeny tiny problem with heights. No, this is not my ideal posting, but we all do what we must. Keeping the route passable is an important job, you see. It's one of the few ways folks can traverse the central shroud since the calamity all but split the area in twain. It is not, perhaps, the easiest pathway to walk, but there are those who believe the will of the matron herself caused this tendril of a heavens pillar to remain thus suspended, that it might serve the forest people. I'm rather fond of the notion myself. Yeah, we've all seen it, the tendril, the heavens tendril. Oh, what an achievement. Complete 30 unique quests. Guys, we've already killed 100 enemies. What the heck? Incredible. We are out here doing things and stuff. It is regrettably my duty to stand watch over the road from here to Bent Branch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution of Gridania, so any threats to its continued operation are taken quite seriously by the wood whalers.
Which reminds me, mayhap it was my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing word to Rosalind down below? I would go myself, but well, it's hard enough marshalling the courage to walk the route for my shift. This poor guy.
A shadowy fellow. Now that you mention it, I may have seen something.
I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspect it is nothing more than a Kikiran thief on the run. If you must sate your curiosity, by all means investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I would very much like to see it. Yeah, okay. Oh. I forgot. Yeah, we gotta turn that in, but we won't do that yet, because I'm assuming we're going back to the ranch at some point. This guy is doing the exact quests that I'm doing. Okay. Got to... I beg your pardon. I'm in the middle of something. I clearly went the long way.
Have you found something?
There you go. It's a sack. Remnants of a campfire and a forgotten bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveler. And inside we have a chocobo grooming brush and roseling oil? But wait, why would a traveler make camp here when it would be far safer to beg the hospitality of Bent Branch Meadows? Bugger me, I think this belongs to that stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. We've been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we will find this shadow. Shoes. Oh yeah, I need to quit my pants. We are doing great. We cannot allow other sentries to dismiss similar sightings. They must know what we have learned. To that end, I've prepared this letter containing everything we know about our mysterious stranger. I need you to show it to my comrades throughout the shroud. Once each sentry has committed the details to memory, have them write their name at the bottom for confirmation. Start with Elmar at the Bannock, and whoops. Finally, make sure Aelgar sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables, so the stranger's aim is to harm the chocobos. Aelgar may have personally put an end to it. Oh, you're really making me do them in order, eh? Well, we can go turn this in real quick. If only I could jump up. Oh, can I jump up these rocks? I hate. Yes. Hell yeah. Roads off for rookies. Alright, Luke-a-lot. Ah, you've returned. Tell me, were you able to procure the dynamite web I requested? Here you go. Yes, these will do nicely. These are perfect for binding posts together. Were I still in Ishgard, I would never have entertained the notion of using such a bizarre material in this manner. Oh, did I not mention I was from Ishgard? Aye, well, Gridania is, in actual fact, my second home. My native land was once famous for its chocobo stables. No man in Eorzea could speak of the creatures without his thoughts turning naturally to Ishgard. Sadly, however, that time has passed. I left my homeland to accept employment here at the ranch, instructing others in the methods of chocobo husbandry. Yet I have found that it is often I who am the recipient of others' instruction, and on a great many matters. Truly, one can never know what life may hold in store. That's true. I do like a critical hit. Oh, I forgot I have that earring. Yeah, let's do it. Hey. More. We can do more cult investigating.
Alright. But first, continue the MSQ. Alright, Elmar, what's up? You don't look like you're here for training. Nah, here to give you homework. A shadowy figure, understood. I'll pass word to the recruits as well as the sentries. Let me just make my mark. There, that should do. If you follow the road south, you'll find Bernard by the bridge to Bent Branch. Godspeed, adventurer. Bernard at the bridge to Bent Branch. Bernard, Bent Branch Bridge. I am very curious what this paper says. Because she was like, oh, it's got all the details about the shadowy figure, but I'm like, does it literally just say, hey guys, look out for a shadowy figure, it might show up. I don't know. Can I look at it? Key item. Invalid target, alright. I don't know how to read. God damn it. Matron's teeth, I don't know how to read. You have business with me, adventurer? I don't remember what I was doing. Rosalind is right to be cautious, for this stranger to venture so close, yet go to such great lengths to remain undetected is highly suspicious. They clearly have designs on Bent Branch. We appreciate the help. I should write my name here, yes? And here, take it. You'll find Aelgar in the stables. Pass to the Aetherite. Cool. I'm glad you guys all told me what to do next, since I got click happy and went past the dialogue. Oopsies. Oopsie oopsies. Aelgar. What's up? Mind the birds, adventurer. They get nervous around strangers. Here you go. What's this? A shadowy stranger near the matron's lath? You've already shown this to Bernard and Elmar, I see. Good, good. Then all that's left is to inform the staff here. Not everybody here is a wood whaler, true, but even our stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend these chocobos. Cool. You're quite the compassionate adventurer by the sound of it. Well, far be it from me to look a gift chocobo in the mouth. I have need of a capable man like yourself. We received a peddler at the gates the other day, an excitable Lalafell that was sweating and swearing that he'd been attacked by a large winged beast. Yet other than hornets, I know of no flying creatures in this region. If there's any truth to what he said, it might prove problematic for other travelers. Follow the road south and see if you can find any evidence to support his claim. And should you find something, kindly tell Lothair to patrol his area sometime instead of just standing beneath the spire and staring at the goddamn road. In those words. You got it. Quit staring at the spire and watch the goddamn roads. That's the message, guys. Stop staring at the spire and watch the goddamn roads. Matron's teats, you best do it. I might wear it out, but I don't know. I don't know. Matron's teats. It's just quite funny. Alright. What do you got?
Another goddamn adventurer, desperate to stick his nose in everybody's business, is it? Then seek out the groundskeeper of the Tam Tower Deepcroft. You'll find him in a shack just outside the entrance, as the hermit is all too happy to live close to his work. When last I patrolled that area, I could hear him swearing inside his shack from the road. I know not what vexes the man, but I suspect he'll welcome your presence more than I.
Yeah, maybe because of your chipmunk voice. That I definitely didn't give you. That is natural to you. That I had no part in whatsoever. Vulture egg. We're just gonna do this while we're here. Oh no! Who could have foreseen this? Oh my god, alright, no, let's not do that. The vultures, the vultures. We don't know where they came from, but they're dead now. Because I'm the exterminator. A northern vulture, too? And they were defending a nest? Oh, I think this is a guy. Whoops. Well, you can have a high voice. Perhaps we could omit that last detail from any official reports. I would rather not give Elgar any further cause to be cross. Thank you for slaying the beasts. You may rest assured that I will not permit this to happen again. Hey, yeah. Quit. What was he supposed to quit doing? That's not what I wanted. Quit staring at the spire and watch the goddamn road. Watch the goddamn road, Lothair. You better watch it. I have another task for you, adventurer. I need you to head to the hedge tree to the southwest of here and speak with Hero Leone. After attending to the hedge tree, the hero was scheduled to board a boat from the mirror planks. Well, the vessel's departure time has come and gone, but there's still no sign of her. Knowing how absorbed the hero becomes in her work, I am not unduly concerned. Armel, however, was responsible for organizing Leone's transportation and is likely wondering if her wayward passenger is ever going to arrive. Perhaps a gentle reminder is in order? Ah, well, good news for you. I'm a professional at gentle reminders. And we can finish this quest. Balar? I'm thinking of Balar. But who can say? After a bit of work, are you? I have a task that needs doing. Take these Nymea lilies and leave them at the top of each barrow. You've doubtless seen the bones returned to life by foul magics, shambling around and harassing their surviving comrades. It hurts me soul to see an adventurer. I can't abide such blasphemy. Oh, is this guy Scottish? Tis me hope that these lilies soothe their spirits and help them return to the matron's bosom. See me when you've finished. Alright, man with a horrible Scottish accent. I don't know who's responsible for that. I'm very busy. Let me in. Oh. Or don't let me in. I for real can't go in here? Aww. Wait. Let me in, let me in. Oh my gosh. These terrifying fireflies. Truly it was a one-on-one fight between me and the glowflies. King of Button. Hell yeah. Let me put this flower here now that I've killed some fireflies. Which feels about as good as killing bees. Because I'm pretty sure fireflies aren't doing well either right now. Oh, why are so many of you guys around here? Don't be around here. Hello, Balar. You've done holy work this eve, lad. I can't fathom what could drive the dead to rise up and seek to do us harm. God damn it, I got quit right clicking. May the matron watch over and keep you safe. Thanks, bud. Man, I'm getting so many shoes. I love shoes. Ugh, the millennial urge to be like, shiz. Let's get some shoes. Well, we're getting them. We're getting so many shoes. I honestly think I could use a new body piece, but it's fine, you know? We'll just keep getting new shoes. Who cares about the rest of the gear? Hello, Leone. What is up with you? Yes, what troubles you, my dear? Ah, yes, the boat. I had quite forgotten. Oh, my task with the hedge tree is well and finished, but the elementals murmur of a malevolent presence in the vicinity of the Tamura Deepcroft. I must abide a while longer that I might better divine the source of the elementals' distress. Please inform Armel that I shall be late in arriving. Yeah, alright. Where are we going? The mirror planks docks. Cool. Oh yeah, it's you. Little high voice.
Huh. You must be desperate for work indeed if you would speak with me a second time.
Either that, or you never learned to leave well enough alone. But if you're so bloody eager, then here's another job for you. Head on over to the hedge tree and clear out some nests of saprophagus slugs. Saprophagus? Huh.
All you need to do is sprinkle some of this flat ale on the ground where you find the moist depressions. You should soon be up to your armpits in slugs. Don't let any of the buggers slither away, and make sure you find and clear out all 3 nests.
I will not let them slither away, but I don't know that I want to be up to my armpits. Oh wow, it's all the way down here. Oh well. It'll be fine. Oh my god, it's the same one. Mind your business! What did I say? What did I tell you? I told you to mind your business. If you aggro on me again, I shall slay you with, abandon? Indiscriminately slay you. A squelching sound. Ugh. I would think I would take the word moist any day over squelch. Ugh. Oh my gosh. There's 2 of you! I did not sign up for that. I hate to say this, guys, but I think that was above my armpits. I think I was up way above my armpits in slugs just there. Let's see what happens this time. Moist depression. I'm curious what a moist depression would be. Is a moist depression like when you're crying a lot? And a dry depression is when you're just not crying a lot and you're just like feeling down. I don't know. I don't remember reading that in the DSM, but I feel like this is such a niche therapy joke, but like there's, when you give someone a diagnosis, you can put specifiers like, trying to think of an example. Like there's like levels you could do, like mild, moderate, or you could like with psychosis, or like you basically add like certain specifying facts to your diagnosis. And I really would love it if under the depression, under major depressive disorder, if you could specify it's a moist depression or a dry depression. Oh, what about combined? It's like sometimes moist, sometimes dry? I just don't know why they don't hire me to write important documents, because obviously my ideas are extremely sensible and important. I told you I'd slay you if you came at me again. Thou shalt be slain, Mr. Scorpiter. Spipian. I do kind of like Scorpiter. Scorpiter. Alright. That's what you get. Oh my gosh. More of you. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to attack the hornet swarm. Blast you, my targeting skills. Damn your targeting skills. Alright.
Judging by the looks of you, no slug escaped unharmed. I don't suppose you have the faintest notion what the Tamura Deepcroft is, do you? It's the final resting place of those who perished during the calamity. The slugs you so handily dispatched were feeding on the flowers we had laid there in remembrance of the fallen. The monsters multiply, and food grows scarce. Perhaps there was naught else for them to feed on, but to see those wreaths disturbed thus was more than I could bear. And now I've said too much. Here, take your reward and leave me be.
What do you mean you said too much? Oh, I want this headpiece, but I cannot wear it because my body piece covers my head. I guess we'll take them for later. Oh dang. We're gonna have to go do our next job quest soon. Lest we get behind. Don't get behind on the job quests. Very important.
You bear a message from Hero Leone? An evil presence in the Deep Croft.
Oh, it's another guy. I thought that his hat was a ponytail. Whatever. Many high-pitched voiced men around here.
That does sound grave indeed.
I shall organize a vessel for a later time then. Perhaps a bell from now? 2? Better make it 3 just to be safe. Thank you for your trouble. Damn. 3 hours. If I have a wand, can I have my shield back? Oh, nice. Why not? Might you assist me with another matter, sir? A wagon that departed from Quarry Mill was overturned on the road when some large, ill-tempered forest beast chose that moment to defend its territory. By Nafik his grace, the driver escaped without serious injury, but the wagon's cargo was not so fortunate. With none willing to risk another encounter with the creature, I can only assume the goods remained strewn across the ground where the incident occurred. Simply follow the road here to the south, and you should come across the wreckage. Salvage what cargo you can and deliver it to Kifa at Ben Branch Meadows if you would be so kind. I would be so kind, but first I'm going to talk to these guys. Berthy.
You seem a capable sort. Would you mind running over to Lilystone and retrieving my favorite fishing rod for me? I was happily dropping a line into the water, you see, when I suddenly noticed some ghostly sphere of fire bearing down upon me from behind. In a blind panic, I twisted around and flung my rod at the apparition before fleeing back here to the planks. I dimly remember the rod passing straight through those unnatural flames and hitting the side of the tent I set up for afternoon naps. It's probably still there, but I can't bring myself to... You'll go in my stead? Oh, thank you.
I got you. And... Walthief? Ah, perfect. You're just in time to help deliver some goods that arrived not moments ago. Allow me to double-check my manifest. Now listen carefully. Take the suit of plate mail to Darren Merritt. He's the guard you see right over there. The Muntoy beans belong to Kylie, and the smoked crayfish balls to my friend Berth here. Bertha? That's it for this load. A strapping adventurer like you should barely work up a sweat, am I right? The cargo you're looking for hasn't moved since they unloaded at the end of the pier. Much obliged. Oh boy. Alright. Crayfish balls. Oh, I gotta pick up all of them. Thought I was gonna have to like carry them or something. I was fully prepared. Deliver the goods. Now it's time to play a memory game.
1, 2, 3. No, this won't do at all. I'm sure I heard Wealthief mention the shipment had.
Hey, here's some balls.
Oh, I thank you very much. It would have been a short afternoon of fishing if this bait hadn't arrived.
Oh, I legit thought she was gonna eat them. I live too close to Louisiana. I was like, yeah, she's just gonna eat these balls. These crawfish balls. You should be here by now. Yeah, here you go. Beans. Lots of beans, lots of beans.
Are these the Muntoy beans? Praise the matron. It's my job to pick up provisions from the pier and deliver them to settlements in the area, but I couldn't leave without the beans. Now I can finish loading up my cart and be on my way. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome, fine stranger. Kind stranger? Oh, this guy's over here. Alright. You have something for me? Yeah, take this unworn plate mail. Ugh, what is... Oh, my new plate mail. And what would a wood whaler want with metal armor, you ask? Let's just say that after a number of engagements with Garlean heavy infantry, my mind has been open to the protection such steel encasements can provide. What the heck? What the heck? I want to see him in it. Man, I don't know what I was hearing, but that was pretty weird. All done then? Excellent work. Swift and sure. Adventurers are such handy individuals to have around. If we leave cargo piled up on the pier, the next crew has no room to unload their shipment, you see. It can be back-breaking work, but someone has to do it. Oh gosh, yeah, I need a ring. Give me the bone ring. What do you got now? Can I interest you in another job? This one will ask a little more of your skills, I promise. Okay? What I need is for you to swat some of those hornet swarms you see buzzing about the place and collect their husks. About 4 bags worth should be enough. Huh? What am I gonna do with a pile of dead Vilekin? Well, the sooner you give them to me, the sooner you'll find out. Yeah, okay. I mean, no judgment. I've just been, like, killing everything, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. So this reminds me of when I was a kid and I would collect, oh, the MSQ is right there. Reminds me of when I would collect, like, cicada shells off of, like, they would shed their, I don't know what you call it, exoskeletons, and they'd be, like, all over the trees where I grew up, and I would put them in a bucket. Did I do anything with them? No, I just put them in a bucket. And I didn't get diagnosed with autism until I was 35. You have the husks? Good, good. Hand them over then. Here you go. Here's your husks. Ah, these are perfect. Hope they didn't sting you too terribly. Now all we do is take some bottles of liquor and squeeze these little beauties inside like so. And there we have it. A fresh batch of my special sting brew. The ranchers of Bent Branch Meadows put in an order for a bottle quite some time ago, but gathering those husks is always such a chore. Speaking of chores, would you mind taking this to them as soon as you're able? The lass you're after goes by the name of Margold. Give her the sting brew along with my regards. Oh, and apologize for the delay, would you? Oh. Making booze out of them was my last the last thing I would have assumed. Alright, let's go get this fishing rod while we're over here. And then I think I'm gonna run and do the next Conjurer quest. And that can that'll probably be a good way to close off for the day. See what's going on with Selfie. You buzzard. I don't know if you guys have any exciting plans for tonight, but my husband said he was gonna get us margaritas, which is pretty exciting. I don't drink a lot because I have the tolerance of I don't know, what do I have the tolerance of? A tiny, like a little mouse. Like, I get drunk so fast, so I don't drink much, but every once in a while, I like to have a little margarita. Fallen cargo. Oh. It's a toad. You keep that tongue in your mouth. That's very uncouth. Alright. Alright, Bertha. Or Berth. Did you find my fishing rod? There you go. Yes, this is it. Thank Nalfika you came along. I just can't fish with anything else. The Vilekin and such around here pose no threat to me, but those flames, I've never seen the like. I wonder if I'll ever build up the courage to fish at Lilystone again. I believe in you. A hempen rope, let's go! Oh my goodness. I love the glasses. That's adorable. Oh, oops. Alright, what else we gotta turn in? Oh, we gotta go back here. Let's teleport, yeah. Yes, I am Margalt. How might I? Here, Sting Brew. Ah, the Sting Brew at last. I'm aware of what must be done to acquire this, and I'm most grateful to you. Few folk are willing to run towards a swarm of wrathful hornets. Ordinarily, this liquor is drunk for the unique and not altogether unpleasant stinging sensation it causes on one's tongue. It is, however, also an indispensable tool for repelling insects. We sprinkle it over the fields where the gissel greens are planted. Thanks to you, the crops will be untouched by pests this year. I hope one of our well-fed chocobos can return the favor by serving you as a mount one day. Yeah, alright. You guys aren't even gonna party with it? I guess that's fine. You don't gotta party. You can dump it on your fields if you want. I do not. Oh, you have a delivery for me. Yeah, here you go, strange accent woman. Ah, this is the shipment I was waiting on from Quarry Mill. I heard the wagon ran afoul of some great monstrosity just up the path from the mirror planks, but I see you've managed to scrape together a few bits and pieces. Seems I can't get through 2 bells these days without hearing some new tale of horrors in the deep croft or bandit cutthroats prowling the woods hereabouts. Makes me wonder if me chocobos are safe at night, it does. If we're ever in need of adventurers' skills, I hope you'll be around to lend a hand. You know I will. Well, as tempted as I am to pick that up, let's go do our job quest, lest we forget. Hello, leader, fearless leader. It is good to see you again, Sin. By the aura you exude, it is plain you have grown further as a conjurer. The time is come that you acquaint yourself with the third element of our art, water. For the first part of your lesson, you are to take this flask of pristine water and pour it at the foot of the hedge tree found near the hawthorn hut. The water's purity will draw forth the corrupting entity that is siphoning the tree's life force. Dispatch this being and then speak with Brother Joacin at the hawthorn hut. As you might expect, he is a conjurer with a fine ear for the murmurings of brook and stream. Listen well to his advice if you would learn to master the element of water. Okay. Where are we going? Oh my lord. I never attuned. Haha. What a fool. Well. You gonna run over there again. Alright, well before we do anything, we're gonna go touch this rock. I'm gonna go put my little grubby hands all over it. Nice. Alright, let's go learn about water. Corrupted water. Okay. Let me dump some water on the water. Ah, the tainted water sprite. Oh, keep yawning. Are you inside, perhaps? Wolf. Oh yeah, they're there. Joacin? Greetings, Sin. Brother Isumi informed me of your coming. I assume it was you who purified the befouled water at the hedge tree. The joyous bubbling of the elementals was a pleasure to hear. On behalf of both them and myself, I thank you. You got it, bro. Oop. Now, without further ado, let us speak of that which Brother Isumi sent you here to learn. I trust you did not find it strange to be asked to tend to a tree when your lesson this day concerns the element of water.
One need not have studied botany to realize that the forest requires more than rich soil to flourish. Water is essential for carrying the nutrients in the earth from a tree's roots all the way to the very tips of its leaves. This precious liquid is the lifeblood of the 12's-wood. Without it, naught would grow. But should it rise in too great a volume and too swiftly, the nourishing flow will become a crashing wave that washes away all before it. It is important to realize that all of nature is in balance. As Conjurer derives its power from nature, we must take care not to use our art in a manner like to disrupt this state. Ever must we be mindful of the ceaseless tug-of-war embodied in creation, this fruitful stalemate of the elements. Brother Jokes, are you about? I am here, sir. What has transpired? I heard a young antelope stag has gone berserk. I don't know what's got him so panicked, but there's no calming him now. The mad beast gorgeous soldiers sent to shepherd him away from civilian settlements, leaving us with a pile of wounded over at Jocelyn's Spire, and not enough hands to staunch the bleeding. We need a healer, and fast. Curious. I sensed nothing amiss in the whisperings of the elementals. What could have frightened these antelopes so? Apologies. I shall revisit these musings anon. Let us make haste. If matters are as chaotic as you say, I fear the number of injured may be rising as we speak. I doubt that we too will suffice. We must divide our forces. Sin, travel straight away to Jocelyn's Spire and tend to the wounded. I shall endeavor to rally further healers and follow after you, bearing what restorative unguents I can. Unguents. You, sir, head to Stillglade Fane and beseech the aid of Brother Asumi. Dang. Gotta go all the way to Gradani? I mean, Gradania? Alright, well, how do I... Let me out. I would not even begin to know how to say this name. Anyud? Huh. Who are a conjurer, you say? Praise, Nofaka. You've come not a moment too soon. Sounds like yet more wounded have just been carried in. Pray offer them what aid you can. Oh my gosh, keep hiccuping. Wounded wood whaler. Ugh. I can breathe again, thank you. You're welcome.
These folks are out of danger for the present, but I fear our reprieve shall be brief. The battle with the stags yet rages, and there are reports of yet more wounded. I bid you join the wood whalers and help put an end to this. Seek them just off the road that leads to the northeast, and do not worry, my art should be sufficient to prevent matters from worsening here. Now go. I love that. It was like, oh, I don't know, the two of us might not be enough, and then I get there and she's like, can you leave and go do something else? Do you think I'll die if I jump off of here? Whee! Ha! I lived. Ha! Here it is. And Sophie's here. The Conjurer from the Guild! Well, tell Brother Asumi if you want. I don't care. I'm not gonna stand by and watch while people bleed to death. I'm not telling him nothing, girl. Don't worry about it. Come to lend a hand. Have you quickly. The fight is this way. Yeah, alright. We'll see how this goes with my gear. I may need to upgrade a bit. Suspiciously antelope-like. Conjurer, your aid. Yep. Let me just turn this down again. Alright, what do you want me to do? Slay the young antelope stag. Just don't die. God, my heel is so weak.
My heal is so weak. Sophie, I need you to teach me how to heal better. Let's disrespect the elementals together. Yeah. You guys suck at this. Why are you taking so much damage? You're fine. Did you die? No. Oh shoot. The chat was still up. I'll figure this out one of these days. Miss? Oh.
I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Alright. Pray tell me that we are not too late. You're too late. Sylphie, what have you done? I forbade you from using such methods. Guildmaster. I will not see you repeat your mother's mistakes.
My mother never did anything wrong.
Sin, may I ask that you follow her, please? I fear my presence will only serve to provoke her further. Yeah, 'cause you're being a dick about it. She could not have gone far in her weakened state. Alright, Guildmaster. Yeah, I'll do it. Why not? Just triangulate me into this whole situation. Alright, Sophie, what's up?
I don't understand. When I try to cast spells, nothing happens. When I reach for my power, there's just nothing there. Is this what the Guildmaster was trying to warn me about? He said I was repeating my mother's mistakes. The same thing happened to her, losing her magic, I mean, and then she... Am I going to die? This can't be happening. I didn't think... Please, I need to be alone.
Oh, damn.
You know,
we probably could have solved a lot of problems by saying, hey, here's why you need to do it this way, because you might die. Maybe she would not have done it, but at least she would be fully informed into the risks of what she's doing. That's crazy. Because I said so is not a good reason for anyone. I'm like really side-eyeing Brother Asumion. If it was like life-threatening, dude, you don't just say do it because I said so. You say do it because you could fucking die, girl. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh, we have us a cutscene. Sin, you returned at last. Were you able to speak with Sylphie? I see. I once taught you that conjurers harness the power of nature that we might bring about change. Earth, wind, water, healing. The principle is no different. For the art of mending, we draw on the boundless life force of nature and bestow it upon the wounded. Sylphie has never sought to borrow from that bounty. Her power to heal stems from her own life force. The vital energies of mortals are, however, finite, and now that which I most feared has come to pass. Her mother unwittingly took her own life through the continued use of her healing skills, and Sylphie's aptitude for the arts is, if anything, even greater. Thus it is not unexpected that she should reach the limits of her strength at a much earlier age.
If we do not intervene, this terrible tragedy will be repeated, and I, for one, could not bear to see the child suffer the same fate as her mother. I shall think on a solution to this dark dilemma. It may be that I will have need of your assistance in the near future, Sin. Do not doubt your abilities. You are a conjurer who has passed the trials of earth, wind, and water. You grow closer to nature with every passing day, and I sense within you the seeds of greatness. In your encounter with water, you learned its role as a bringer of life, but you also felt the implacable power of a surging wave as it swept you along in its path. Like earth and wind, and nature at large, the element of water is possessed of more than one aspect. Having completed the third lesson, I am satisfied that you have mastered the fundamentals of conjuring. Yet this is but the beginning of your journey. Henceforth you must strive to attune yourself ever more closely to the elements and to nature. Cool. Use a cowl. Is it going to cover my head again? I don't know. I feel like communication in this guild is questionable at best. Oh yeah. That's okay. We'll have a little hat. Don't worry about it. Oh, I got a better wand. Hey. And a better shield. Hey. Well. I guess that this is where we will leave it. Sylvie is about to kill herself. Oh my god, does that mean if she is raised, she would kill herself? Yeah, right. We're getting more evidence. Perhaps this is not a cult situation. Perhaps this is just a bad leadership situation. I'm starting to think it might be bad leadership where we don't communicate for some reason. Even though it would be like, hey, here's why you need to learn this. So, I won't harp on it again, but yeah. So, we got a lot done today. Not quite as far in the MSQ as I suspected we might get, but we got some stuff done. Got some hunting log done. Reached level 17. Woohoo. So, if you have been watching, thank you for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. And if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to come join live sometime and chat. I am trying to stream every Tuesday for a couple hours in the afternoon, usually around 2:30 p.m. Central, and then just for a few hours or however long. So yeah, feel free to come and join us, but thanks again for watching, and if you are able to, I would really appreciate subscription, thumbs up, all the things. But I had a blast. Thanks for joining, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.